The expectations for this season are much similar to most seasons where you want to pick the best kids for your program. And as we go through the process of that, now that we're on the ice starting tomorrow, is to obviously find enough players that have a skill set to compete at this level, and then form the team. We have a decent sized incoming freshman group. We've got good numbers at the returning players, and to see how that team's going to blend together. As we get ready for our first conference game, which is in 3 weeks, we've got 4 non-conference games. And so I think part of the process of choosing the team will be utilized through those non-conference games. And, when it's all said and done, we want to compete at the highest level, in conference, out of conference, and give ourselves the best chance to win each and every night. And, to me, blending the team and forming the chemistry earlier on is the most critical part of it. So our expectations are to accomplish those goals moving ahead as we get ready to start playing games. I think we've got a lot of good players, and I think we need to define roles with our new players coming in and to see how they mesh with the returning players. I think we have strengths in all 3 positions, if you will, in goaltending, on the D end, and at forward. And it's to find the combinations that are going to work best together, and hopefully, offensively, we have enough firepower to score some goals. Defensively, we're able to defend our end and prevent other teams from scoring. And as a whole, special teams is very important too, both on the penalty kill and on the power play. And it's finding right combinations. Players are going to play well together. And like I said, defining roles of players that are going to be those positions that are kind of in between those that are very critical. With regards to returners that I hope to make a difference this year, I've never been one to single out any players. I think this is a team game, as most sports are. And I just like to think that all of my returners have taken their summer training seriously, have improved on their strength, which will enhance their skating, shooting, passing, and continue to get stronger as a team. I think we have a good returning core, and I rely more on the returners to help the incoming freshmen understand the level that we're playing at in college as opposed to high school. And that's their biggest role and contribution to the team in the early midst of the season is them welcoming and helping teach and set fine examples for our incoming freshmen. So with all of our returners, I'm hoping they have a successful year this year and contribute to the whole team approach. We've got a nice group from all over the state, some in northern Minnesota, some close by, a couple of Wisconsin girls, and again, without singling out any in particular one, they were all recruited here for a reason, that I thought they were capable of playing at this level, and now they have to adapt to the next level, so to speak, where I believe there's a bigger commitment, time-wise, in the weight room, watching film, the practice, and I'm excited for their opportunity, and it should be exciting for them as they mature into young adults playing at a higher level. And if they prepared properly this summer, they can and should, and hopefully will have success this year in their freshman season. Our conference is extremely tough with the recent change a year ago where we went into just the WIAC with River Falls, Stevens Point, and Superior. 3 very strong programs traditionally, and I don't expect anything less this year. Along with that, there isn't a weak opponent that we'll see all year. Everyone's got legitimate programs. Our non-conference schedule is very challenging. We'll open up with Bethel, and that'll be our first challenge, and they had a solid season last year. So every game's important. Hopefully we learn and grow from each game, and obviously as we get further on into the season, we're able to win the important games against our conference opponents, because in the end those are the ones that will be playing for our conference title. And you know, we look at these non-conference games as opportunities to maybe change and do some things different in the lineup, but nonetheless we want the same end result and having success. But very tough schedule, always will be, always has been, and we're excited about the challenge.